Hi, I'm Melinda Goodwin. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in Southern Utah, as well as a luxury real estate advisor. I do daily videos here on YouTube to teach real estate agents how to market themselves, market their listings, and sometimes market those hard to sell things because we all know what it's like to have the house full of wallpaper. The purpose of these videos is to, one, get that house sold, two, double side because we're actually out actively looking for that buyer, and three, get more listings. Who wouldn't want more listings, right? Okay, so today we are talking about analyzing your situation. Who are you? And why do I pick you? Why would I want you as a real estate agent? And I know sometimes we down ourselves all day long. And even today, I was like, why me? Right? Why me? Why me doing the videos? Why not somebody else? Well, the reality is you have value. I have value. I have education to share. You have education to share. You are important in the world of real estate. But we have to portray that. We have to let everybody in the world know all about you. I have to let them know about me. So let's start. First, I want to know, what are your strengths, right? Make a list. Give me a list of what your strengths are. The strong points of your product. Okay, now we talked about me, my services, my product, right? We're doing I have to reiterate, we're doing three different marketing things. And so we want strong points. What are my strong points about me? What are my strong points about my service? What are my strong points about my product, about my listing? We're going to break this down. Strong points. What about brand image? What do I want the public to know about me? In my branding, what does my picture look like? What colors do I wear? What am I consistent with the font? I mean, come on, it's even down to the font that you use. What is my brand image with my service, right? Am I always saying I am full of integrity? You can trust me. It's me that's going to help you out, that sort of thing. I'm honest. What is my image? And then what's your brand image of the product? The specific way you put your house, the kitchen, the bathroom, the master bedroom, it all needs to be the same, right? Those are strengths. Those are good strengths. And then my marketing programs. What are the good things about my marketing programs? How is it different? What can I do to make it better? But what are those strengths of it? Am I door knocking 20 doors a day? Am I doing videos? Is the videographer that I use very professional? Are they professional pictures? I want you to list everything that you are good at, all your strengths, right? Because those are the key. People, those are the keys to your success, your strengths. But now, on the other side, I need to know what your weaknesses are. And you have to be honest with yourself, right? What are my weaknesses? What is my services, the weaknesses in my services, and the weaknesses in my product, right? So I'll give you an example. My weakness as me, a person, is I have a life. I call that a weakness. I literally work 24 hours a day, I feel like, but part of my work is my kids and my family and spending time with them. And that can be a weakness because you know what? What if somebody calls me at 7 o'clock at night and I'm in my, high school gear because I'm supporting my high school cheerleader or whatever, and they're like, hey, I want to go look at this house right now, right? That could be my weakness. It could be a strength in my services because I am dedicated to my family, but it could be a weakness in me. So what is my weakness in my services, right? Where am I not hitting the bar in there? So, I'm looking at today, it's New Year's Day, so let's be Let's go through our revelations. Some of my weaknesses in my services could be sometimes I miscommunicate. Sometimes I look unapproachable because I'm tired, because I've worked 17 hours during the week as a nurse, and then I've done my kids thing, and I'm working on my real estate, and I seem just a little scatterbrained. And so when I'm focusing on what I need to focus on, I need to look like I'm focusing on that. That's a weakness in my my services. Okay, I recognize that. So what's a weakness in my product? Like I said, maybe it's the house that has, wallpaper. Grandma put wallpaper everywhere. That could be a weakness. And maybe we don't have the money to, as the seller, to go through the whole house and refurbish it. So I have to figure out, how do I sell that house with that weakness? Okay? I want to eliminate the weak products and services. I want to be able to either flip it to my advantage or eliminate it altogether. And so that's why it's important to know what our weaknesses are. And, our strengths should always outweigh our weaknesses, but we'll get to that here in just a minute. Because I think that when you do your strengths and your weaknesses, you look at opportunities. You look at opportunities, and you also look at threats. Okay, so opportunities in the real estate world. I'll rephrase this at the end, you'll understand. Opportunities now are something I'm going to look at in my analyzing my situation, right? What's the new hot growth area in town? Right now in St. George, it's nightly rentals. I mean, we are hitting that investors and getting investors coming in. They want to invest in nightly rentals, and I'm all over that. I love that. Let's get going. Let me show you your return on your investment, how many days you're going to have it marketed, how many days you're going to have it rented out, and let me show you that, because that, to me, I really like the investment side. So that's a new hot growth area. I'm going to look at that as an opportunity for me, right? And then you're going to look at exciting new ways to reach new people and prospective buyers. And that's part of why these videos are so important, is because I'm teaching you how to reach people. And so this can be so exciting. It can be so exciting. Okay, now let's look at threats. Define a threat. It's an external trend or a change that can reduce your sales or profit, make it hard to achieve your growth or achieve your goal. That is the definition of a threat. So we got to look at the threats, right? Is it new technology, something that you're not familiar with? Maybe you don't really quite know Twitter or Facebook or any of the social media platforms, and so you shrink inside because you just don't quite know. Well, instead of making it a threat, that's going to be on your threat list, we're going to rearrange that, right? Maybe it's a competitor. Real estate can be a dog-eat-dog world, and maybe you've got a competitor knocking at your door, right? And so that can be a threat. Or it's an economic shift. These are huge. These are huge. And so you have to learn how to make your threats opportunities. And this is what I was talking about. Your weaknesses can become your strengths. Your threats can become opportunities. You just shift it a little bit, right? So let's say a threat is a new competitor. You might respond with an opportunity to bring out a new product, right? Check that out. So you have a threat. They're in your neighborhood. They're door knocking your neighborhood that you door knock. Well, okay, what do they do? And what do you do different? Come up with something new. That's an opportunity. It's something you get to learn that you didn't know, and hey, you made it an opportunity. What about economic problems or a shift in economics? Well, this is new ways to promote and sell. We're seeing this huge compared to advertising in newspapers and advertising on social media. And there's a big shift here. There are a lot of agents out there. I'm telling you, because I do this every day, there are a lot of agents out there who do not believe in social media marketing. They do not. They are avoiding it like the plague, right? So I'm going to step in and I'm going to promote and sell on social media. And when that dies down, or when it seems to be losing its track, I'm going to find the next best thing. I'm going to take that threat and I'm going to make it opportunity. Well, what about loss of customer base, right? So you have to pursue new customers. We know this in real estate. Every day we're pursuing new customers. Prospecting, prospecting, prospecting. I mean, we hear that constantly, right? So let's continue to do that. But let's be new and innovative and energetic and figure it out. Well, how do we figure it out? Take our strengths and our weaknesses and we make our weaknesses our strengths. And if we can't do that, we eliminate that weakness, period. And then we take our threats and our opportunities and we make our threats our opportunities. And if we can't do that, we eliminate that threat, right? And then we are us. This is us. Let's be transparent. Let's be out there. Let's show the world who we really are. Because I know you can do this. I know you can. Well, that was it for today. So I'll see you tomorrow.